The jackal finds Maximista and the original blonde one's abode a most comfortable hideout.
Except it puts you in close proximity with Lulu.
Maximista suggesting that the original blonde one cannot be trusted?
No, it's not Lulu that I'm worried about. Spinelli, you have to swear to me that you're not going to tell Lulu anything that I told you.
You no doubt are referring to the close encounter of the unthinkable kind with Fair Lulu's faithless boyfriend?
Yes. And that's all it was, a close encounter, because even though Johnny and I almost had sex, we decided that it wasn't a good idea, and I would not have even mentioned it, but I thought you were going to leave the country.
Maximista was concerned that you would give in to a lamentable impulse to know John Sakar in the biblical sense if I were not there to prevent her.
Now you are not leaving, and Johnny and I are definitely not going to hook up with each other, so the less you think about it, the better. In fact, you should not think about it at all, because if you slip up and say something to Lulu, it's only going to hurt her. I have to go.
Was that Winifred on the phone?
Maximista.
Oh, did she tell you about her latest adventure with Johnny?
I'm afraid you're going to have to be more specific.
Kate has asked them to go on another date together?
What?
Yeah.
No, what if Maximista can't help herself?
What do you mean if Maxie can't help herself? Spinelli, what are you not telling me?
Some things are better left in Pandora's box.
Try me.
Well, Maximista, in her deep desire to protect the jackal, may enlist the help of the mob prince, which would then potentially, tempt him to return to his criminal roots.
If he does that, what does that have to do with them going on a date?
Well, prolonged confinement in the back of a limo might give rise to unforeseen calamity.
Okay, we just have to remember this is for promotional purposes only. Right? Johnny is doing this for the money. Maxie is doing it because her ego is the size of Chicago. Maxie loves the clothes. She loves the exposure. Johnny would rather have a root canal. And they're going to be so glad when it's over. Right?
All of us can only hope that we survive the machinations of the glacial one. Yes.
Do you know who that is?
It's the priestess.
Agent Winifred Leeds reporting. Newly promoted and highly cleared. But the jackal seems in fine fettle. I bring you gifts, just to provide some small comfort in your fugitive state.
Oh, goody. We were about to run out of chips.
Like ambrosia to the jackal. You are gracious and generous.
We need to discuss a strategy to attain freedom for the jackal. Perhaps some privacy could be arranged?
Perhaps not.
This is classified. The sparrow flies at midnight.
So, the Canary Island serve as the destination?
The hawk is in the nest.
Oh, and the sparrow lies down with the hawk.
Did the jackal just ask me to have sexual relations with Agent Rayner?
Did I?
Why are you guys talking in a code that you can't even pretend to understand?
Because our situation calls for covert tactics.
You mean the situation where you've just gotten promoted and your higher clearance level is going to allow you to get the evidence the FBI has against Spinelli?
You told her?
I trust the original blonde one with my life.
Yeah, but the more people who know, the bigger threat to you.
Hey, I'm totally on board with this. You're putting yourself on the line for my friend, and I'm so grateful for that, okay? I'll go so that you don't have to talk in this bogus code anymore. I wouldn't want you to mess up your mission because you mixed up a partridge or a pear tree.
I can never express my full gratitude for the risks that you're taking on my behalf. I don't think I could ever truly repay you.
Fate has presented your priestess with the means to save the jackal. With my newly earned and higher level of security clearance, I can gain access to the inner sanctum and destroy the evidence, and thus dismantle the case that the FBI, whom I greatly admire but in these circumstances most vehemently disagree with, is building against you.
Infiltrating the domain of the Federal ones, that is a task fraught with peril.
Yeah, but worth the risk.
I don't quite understand why is the priestess taking so many risks just for me, her humble friend?
Don't you know, Mr. Jekyll? Well, while we dwell on opposite sides of the blue line of the law, the yin and yang, as it were, we are bound by forces so much greater, and I harbor. Oh.
Bad news?
It's a text message of dire proportion. Agent Rayner has put out an APB for one Damien Spinelli, but has most perniciously listed him as armed and dangerous.
Armed and dangerous? The Jackal's day of triumph has finally arrived.
No, this is terrible beyond imagining.
Could I possibly impose on you to download that APB so we can print out multiple copies? Stone Cold must see in black and white in varying shades of gray that the Federal ones, the highest law enforcement authority in the land, have deemed me a man of action. Armed and dangerous.
Do you not see that this missive is potentially fatal? That my associates have been authorized to shoot you on sight? The Jackal must promise me that you will remain hidden here and allow the priestess to effect his rescue. I beseech you.
I appreciate my friend's sage advice, and I assure you I will, well, at least attempt to contain my euphoria and pride over being listed as a formidable man of danger.
Spinelli, calm down.
Stone Cold, check your email for a copy of an APB declaring that the Jackal is armed and dangerous. I'm printing out a hard copy to frame and send to Mr. Sir.
Okay, this is nothing to be proud of. You're a target.
An armed and dangerous one!
You don't even have a gun.
Well, the feds don't know that.
Exactly.
You could be killed. Do you understand that?
Yes, Stone Cold.
Okay, look, I just want you to
Stay at Maxie's and you call me if you see anything suspicious.
Affirmative. Is Stone Cold certain he doesn't want an extra copy of the APB to hang in the hallway outside the regrettably pink room?
Hanging up.
Agent Rayner?
Man of action here.
The Nightingale has landed.
10-4, did you destroy the evidence?
No, I need your help in scaling the Angry Raptor's firewalls.
Okay, if you just provide me with a remote link, we can work in tandem. Success.
Oh, your cyber dexterity, the sheer stamina, makes the Nightingale feel like a swan.
Am I in yet?
10-4.
This isn't working. The Angry Raptor's hard drive is difficult to penetrate.
Well, you can't give up now. This may be our only chance.